Hey everyone, so I'm back here with The Witcher 3, and we're responding to this fire here at the Baron's Keep.
Quick, no! Ah!
See what we can do with that. Hoping to confront the Baron with a bit of the information that we gathered. And basically... What the heck? Okay. So, I left Kira down in the cave because that quest was just, like, I didn't feel like that quest was going to work out. And much easier for us to come up here and do this and try to work on the Baron.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what
Yeah,
you
right.
can do.
Hurry now, quick!
I don't see how we could not deal with this with hard, but I guess not. The fire's a bit out of control.
Gotta hurry.
Ooh. Got a diagram out of that, and earth elemental decoction. Fair enough.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Gonna gain some breath here. Where is he? Where's this guy? I don't see him. Do you see him? I don't see him. Is he upstairs? Is that the issue? He's like up there. Oh! Almost dead. I don't know, I don't see him. I hope he got out. Like, there's... I didn't see him. I walked all the way through there, so... if this guy's brother's pissed at me, it's just because I couldn't find him in the smoke.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! Bossy, whining prick.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick.
Sweet. Well, I didn't see that coming. He just jumps into conversation about a miscarried child.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a Luberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a Luberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Let us stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
So, cheery topic, this one. I don't even know what to make of it.
A bit further. Follow me.
Let's see. Yep. I don't know
You
if I...
give the child a
No,
name.
I can't.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets glaring restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a Luberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Never had this crash. I've really never had it crash here before. I've never noticed the game not functioning right, so I'm not sure what's happening. Like, really frustrating though. Really frustrating because this whole long thing here is like a big long cutscene and then like kind of a lengthy fight as well. And I have to keep reapplying my oils and setting up my food and like just you can kind of tell, like, probably from my voice, it's getting a bit on my nerves. It's wearing on my nerves for sure.
The specters. Watching the scent attracting
These specters are a nuisance because they sneak up behind you and stab you in the back, and I don't like them. I don't like them because of that. You know what I mean? Like, of the enemies that I face in this game, this one I find just like cheap-shotting all the time, and it's just amplified by the fact that, like, if I do win, the game freezes.
stench.
Good. Oh, there's one more? Always, I suppose.
This take me. It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Can't hold it somehow.
Whoop. Jam. Accidentally threw a bomb there.
Quiet now.
Oh, that'll quiet him.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a Luberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
All right.
I'm coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devour us.
Oh, you prick. Ah! Like, he just comes out of nowhere. Though they put all these fences in here, and I just find this whole thing just totally annoying. Like, 100% annoying. The way that they stab me in the back constantly, the way that they have these fences set up, just, like, everything about it is just a nuisance to me at this point. And the fact that I've had to play it so many times because it keeps failing. Oh, I just fixed that. Oh, I just get my shield back. The only time I feel safe really engaging them is when I have this shield up, because they're gonna just stab me in the back. Like, it's just inevitable. So I don't want to even engage them unless I have this shield. And they often, as soon as I cast it, they're like right there to stab me in the back. What is that? Come on, I've hit them both. They just ignore my attacks. Like they don't have to acknowledge that I'm hitting them.
Squirming again, like a daft eel. I cannot hold it. It worked. It stopped.
Please, no more. I really
Chosen a
can't.
name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Oh my goodness, more specters. Just drop them in. Sprinkle them around. What a nuisance.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a Luberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a Luberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again. Looks like rain. By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
All right. So now I guess I follow this wraith? Or this Luberkin. Like this spirit here that's...
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
So that is a good piece of the story for the Bloody Baron, and like, I really enjoy that story. I know that it was frustrating for me specifically this time around because it kept crashing, and I was just like doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's terrible, and sitting through the same cutscenes over and over and over again. It's really a nuisance, but I mean the way they crafted that was really well done, and I mean they take on the darkest subject they can possibly take on. Whoops. Got a drowner coming up here. Man, I hope my potions have not refilled even though I waited. Like I was assuming that they did, but I'm gonna have to meditate. Oh, and I can't meditate. Oh my lord. What the heck? What? Why did they stab me in the back? Oh, they're bandits. Oh, I get it. They beat me to death and stole my coin. Okay. Well, whatever. And that was why I couldn't meditate. Come on. Cough it up. I have to take care of this. Like, okay, now I really do want to meditate. Oh, these guys, they're gonna attack me a second time around? Like, what the hell? Baron's henchmen, what? What? Why? This doesn't even make any sense. What is this? Ugh, what a nuisance. Why are the Baron's henchmen suddenly attacking me out of the blue? Oh boy. Like, what, did I do something to piss those guys off? Leave me alone. What the hell? Like, what have I done to deserve this? Like, everything that could possibly go wrong right now has gone wrong. Can you guys please leave me alone? And he stole my coin. These guys actually robbed me? I thought they were bandits, but just like a bunch of guys from the castle just decide to rob me as if enough couldn't go wrong. I'm gonna just go with it because I don't want to play that section again. I have no idea what I've done to get on the bad side there. If I drew my sword out too much, or I don't think I swung my sword at anyone.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Oh, please, please leave me alone. Alright, let's keep going. My lord, what a frustrating patch I've just hit. Like, everything that could go wrong, it has gone wrong. And then I got robbed. I stole all my money. Twice. Attacked by insects. It's a nightmare. Who's this? Am I hitting him with the wrong sword? No, that was a steel sword. Or silver sword. Boy, he's not hitting him for very much damage. Rot fiends. Rot fiend country.
Damn.
Let's keep going. On our merry way. What?
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Examine that horse carcass.
Okay. Ah! Another one. Ah. Of course, I wake up and he's standing right over me.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Come on.
missed. Damn it. Come on. Take one of these idiots down. At least maybe they'll have some food for me. Raw meat, good. Dog towel, fine. We are going to meditate again here for an hour, even though I'm probably just going to get attacked. Have to do that all over again. Nope. Good. That'll work then. Coming up on something here. What do we got? What do we got?
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Alright, so another piece of the puzzle here. Hey kid, pushing me around. A little bit more story. Oh, not done yet.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Good, good. Alright, let's take a look here real quick. Ooh, okay. Done. Don't mind if I do. Ah, what am I doing? I mean, that doesn't help a whole lot on account of my hit points being like 3,700. Okay, so adding 200 is not a big deal to me. Whatever, I'll take it. Let's see. I want to set my food here too. So we got more of the story. We kind of seeing that the wife and the daughter rode away from the Baron's Keep. They came here to this house, but they were attacked by some kind of beast and separated, and they think that the mother is dead. So yeah, we're gonna keep on looking. Okay, the other option is to go to Oxenford to what I believe that's way up here. Wow. Okay, that's quite a distance for me to go. Okay, I could go back and tell the Baron about his daughter and update him on the status. They believe the wife is dead, but let's see. I mean, that's basically it. I could go back and tell him about what I found, but I think there's more to be found, and I'd rather do the side mission, or the second part of that, which is to find his daughter in Oxenford, before I go and update him on that stuff. right? And then, yeah. I'm gonna have to find some other things to do because I'm still not leveling up as well as I'd like. And I really do need to do that. I need to level up. I need to have a little bit more power. A little bit more oomph when I'm attacking things and, you know, getting things done. So I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm going to splice this all together somehow, try to make it. It's been a kind of a frustrating run for me in this section, but a great, like, I do enjoy the story of this so much. Just kind of browbeaten by technical difficulties and the fact that those fights were actually a little bit difficult to undertake with a nuisance of a enemy. So we'll pick it up here another time, and we will continue along this story. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.